And welcome back. This is Adam from A Plus kawarthak9 Training, and today we're going to talk about dog toys, puzzle toys. So, as you can see here, we've got a puzzle toy that these puppies are working on. Puzzle toys are very important for mental stimulation. It makes them think and try to solve a problem. It's a good idea to have puzzle toys to prevent boredom. When you get a bored dog, that's when you see a lot of destructive behavior like chewing and destroying things. So a good way to prevent that is we get different puzzle toys like this one here. They're these little pieces of cloth pull out, and then the dog has to unroll the cloth to get to the treat that's inside. Um, you saw her pull it over to the bed where she's now trying to figure it out. She's trying to claim the toy right now as hers, and soon you'll see her right there look over to make sure that there's nobody else coming for it. This is okay. We just have to make sure that there's no aggression that follows, which we haven't seen, and it's really good that we haven't seen that. It's very easy to correct something like that. We can talk about that in another video. But puzzle toys are a very important part, but not all puzzle toys are equal. This one is a good one. I'm not too fond of the how the rubber isn't very strong. This puppy kind of chewed it apart pretty good. I would say to stay away from any toys that have squeakers in them. Not only because the squeaker can become dangerous if the dog ends up pulling it out and swallowing it, but also the squeaker mimics the sound of dying prey. So it can bring up the prey drive and aggression in towards small animals. So that's why I like to stay away from squeaker toys. I think your best bet is to go for a puzzle toy. There's several different types. You will see 3 different types in this video. The one that we just talked about, and soon we'll also see another come up. This play here is really good. You can see how they were going, and now we have this roller toy, I call it. So you fill up the centerpiece, and the dog has to then push it around. So you can adjust the size of the hole based on the size of treats that are coming out of it, or to make it a little more difficult where they have to kind of really give it a good roll for the treats to come out. I like to start off a little bit larger. That way it gives them the idea of what they have to do. So they just kind of roll it around, push it with their nose. And as you can see here, the 2 dogs are trying to play and get the toy. And now we have another one. This one they have to move and slide each place, each little top there, to expose where the toys are located. It doesn't take them long to figure it out, but it's a good starter toy. Same with that roller toy. They're good starters. So now you have these 2 puppies. They're about 14, 15 weeks old. And the bulldog there, she's 2.5 roughly. Now, this is okay, but we also have to monitor the play because she is much larger and she could accidentally hurt them. So you have to, at some point, step in and kind of stop her from playing when she's getting too excited. But all this is very good play. We see a lot of up and down, changing of levels, and that's what you want to see. And here you can get these toys from Amazon.